Welcome back, Shark Kings. I have some bad news. Some huge games are leaving, and we don't have time to beat them because they're leaving earlier than anyone expected. I've personally been very lucky the past few months. Every month, about half a dozen games have been announced to leave, and I've either not cared for them or have already beaten them. So when this month's leaving soon list was announced on July 16th, I was relieved that no big titles were on the list. Need for Speed Unbound was the only one that caught my eye, and luckily I had already beaten that one about a month or two ago. So I've been cruising and ignoring the extra catalog altogether and playing the first Descendant this whole month, living life on easy street. So what do I wake up to this morning? 4 more games are now on the list, and good games too. On August 8th, Sony snuck in through the back door and dropped huge titles that are leaving with less than a week's time. Games that take a whole month to beat. What an a-hole move. I've literally been playing Lost Judgment and Moving Out 2 this past month, and I took a break from them because I thought I had time. I even downloaded Sea of Stars too. 3 games were on my system ready to be played and finished, and Sony gives me 10 days to finish them all. What an a-hole. For many like myself, this announcement is more than just an inconvenience. It is a betrayal of trust. Players who had been planning to dive into or finish these games suddenly find themselves scrambling for time. The abrupt change has left a bitter taste in the mouths of the PlayStation community. I'm not going into details about each individual game because what's the point if they're going to be leaving anyways? You don't have time to beat them, so why would I recommend them? But what I will do is leave the ratings of the original games that were leaving and comparing them to the new ones that were just announced to give you an idea of why people are so mad at Sony right now. These are truly some great games. Not only that, let's slap the runtimes to show you that it's clearly impossible to finish them all. Let's see how long it takes you to beat all the new games that were announced and see if it's possible to beat them in 10 days. This situation raises big questions about the trust between players and subscription services like PlayStation Plus Extra. When we subscribe, we expect transparency, reliability, and fairness. This sudden change feels like a step in the wrong direction. They have been slacking this whole year and updating the last chance to play category, but usually it's just one extra game they'll add or forgot to add to the list, and usually it's a bit more noticed than 1 week. But dropping huge games last minute just feels like a dick move. I hope someone's getting fired for this. If this trend continues, it could lead to players feeling uneasy about committing times to games on the service, worried that they might disappear without warning before they can truly enjoy them. Seriously, as of right now, there is zero indication that the games I'm playing are leaving. Usually there's a countdown on the main page or some kind of warning that the game is leaving, but right now there's nothing on the main screen. So if I wasn't keeping my ears to the ground, I would have had no idea that the games I'm slowly trying to beat are actually going to disappear in a week. And if you hadn't clicked this video, you wouldn't have either. So thanks again for watching, and complain in the comments. How has it affected your gaming plans? Were these games in your backlog? How many hours a day do you have for gaming? Until next time, be a friend, and I'll see you again.